Denny, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Denny in Virginie. I'm your host, Denny, here in Virginie. Where in Virginie, might I ask? Well, of course, I'm back at it again at the peak of excellence here in Chesapeake, Virginia. I am here at my not so messy desk because I'm not at my desk. I am at my vehicle, and I'm doing this podcast episode from my vehicle because I don't know. I just haven't been feeling doing it from my desk because there are other people in the household, and so it's just like I don't like doing the podcast and being risked of someone interrupting me as I'm doing the podcast because I always do this live. So I'm doing it from my vehicle today, and as you can tell by the title, today's episode of the Denny and Virginia the podcast is actually about the movie Piece by Piece by Pharrell Williams. Now, I still don't know how to start this podcast. So welcome to Denny and Virginia, the podcast of which I still have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But today's episode, because it is Wednesday and I said I would do a Denny and Virginia, the podcast episode every Wednesday, I am doing this episode for you guys. So this episode is very special to me just because I get to just gush about Piece by Piece, a movie that is playing right now. It came out October 11th, and it is the biopic of Pharrell Williams, and it is a Lego movie. So it's part of the Lego universe, technically speaking. And I saw it just yesterday, and so my thoughts about it are still fairly fresh. And so I'm talking about this, and obviously it's relevant to VA because the entire movie is kind of just like a homage to Virginia, to be honest. And it's just very, very heartwarming, and I love it. Even though it's about Pharrell's life, like if you're from Virginia, like you feel the love a lot when you're watching this movie in particular. So if you are a Virginian, highly recommend that you see Piece by Piece by Pharrell Williams. If you are a Virginian, if you are a creative in Virginia, I don't recommend it. I say it is mandatory for you to watch this film because of the things that you are going to take away from it. So obviously, this big thumbs up from me. I really enjoyed the film. I am not a sponsor. I do not know Pharrell Williams at all. I just went in there as a creative, and I just wanted to support a fellow Virginian because he's done a lot for the community. He's given back so much, and he's just a general, just great person. And so I had to see it. And also, I like Lego movies. Like the Batman Lego movie, dope. Lego movie, dope. I even saw Ninjago, even though I never watched the show. So I do typically like that style of movie. It's very attention grabbing. So the movie itself, as a movie, obviously it's a documentary, so I think the fact that it was done in Legos was a brilliant move because it, like, I don't know, it just got my attention so much more. The combination of the fact that it was a documentary about Pharrell Williams, so already I have the Virginia bias going in there. It has his music, which is like discography goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And I even learned about songs that I had no idea he was part of or no idea about at all. So there was a lot of good music in it. And then on top of that, it's just the fact that it's the animation, music, documentary, informative, and it's like the ups and downs of the industry and like life and passion. And it was just a good movie. It was a good movie. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. It is a great movie. And I felt like this is a movie that is literally just sounding the alarm to more specifically creatives in Virginia. And so I'm hoping that all of the creatives in this great state of VA goes to see Piece by Piece because I guarantee you're going to leave there with something. You're going to leave there with more enthusiasm for your craft. You're going to leave there with just this feeling of I'm not doing enough. I got to do something. I have to do something with this creativity. I have to let it out. I have to do something. I have to start building. I have to start building piece by piece, brick by brick, because I don't know, there's just something about this film that just speaks to me as a creative, and that I know another creative who heard the song, didn't even watch the movie, just heard the song and was like, oh yeah, that's saying something. So guys, this is a very important and monumental film, and even if you don't make it to the theaters, bare minimum, I would highly recommend you listen to the song Piece by Piece by Pharrell Williams, and you pay attention to the lyrics. Now, there's only one line that I'm like, I don't really like that one, so I like to say cry instead of the other word that he used. But that's the only thing. The entire song is very motivational. It's a great song. Band music, like he got the high school band to be part of it, so it's a really great song. But it's not just a great song, you know? It's a song with a meaning. It's a song with a purpose. It's a song that's meant to get you going in your creative endeavor, whatever that may be. So this is just, I just get to go live and talk about how I'm just gushing over Piece by Piece because it was just such a great film. And I am such a nerd Y'all know Denny and Virginia is such a Virginia nerd that I went in there and I was like, I'm gonna take notes. So in the middle of the movie theaters, I was taking notes as the movie was going on. And so let me see if I can read you guys some of the notes that I took during the movies. And it was very difficult. I don't know if I can even read it because it was so dark when I was taking these notes. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna leave this movie theater with something. I'm gonna get some idea. I'm gonna get some inspiration. I'm gonna get something from this movie. Because I wasn't going in there with the mindset of, oh, this is just an entertaining film. I'm just gonna go in there. I'm gonna watch a movie and have a good time. I went in there with the full intention of, I am going to learn something that I can apply in my own life from this movie. And man, oh man, did I learn stuff from this movie. I won't give you everything, but I will give you my main takeaway from the movie is that as a creative, as someone who has a dream, as someone who has a passion, I have a passion for VA. I have a big, big, big vision for the future of Virginia, for the future of our economy, for the future of Virginia Knights, for the future of this entire state, this entire area. I have a very big dream for it. And so walking out of this film, I know I'm not working hard enough currently. And as a creative, no matter what you're doing right now, after watching this film, you are also going to leave there thinking, wow, I'm not working hard enough. I'm not doing enough. Now, I'm not trying to promote, the hustle culture of like, don't ever sleep. Don't like sleep in your car if you need to. Don't get any sleep. I'm trying to let you guys know that it's like whatever you think you're doing, you're thinking you're doing a lot of stuff. Once you see the type of work ethic that Pharrell had in this film, once you see that type of work ethic, you're going to be like, wow, what have I been doing? Sleeping under a rock the entire time? And you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, I need to work so much harder on my craft. And you're going to start seeing ways that other people, you're going to start even thinking like you're going to see other people's work ethic. You're going to be like, you could be doing so much more. And so that's the lens that I left the theater with, is that I can do so much more with my craft. I can do so much more with Virginia. I can do so much more myself in perfecting the knowledge that I have, in perfecting how I promote my brand, in perfecting how I promote the state of VA. I can do so much more when it comes to networking. I can be doing so much more. And that was the main thing that I got away from this movie, is that no matter how much you think you're doing, you can do so much more as a creative. And also that it's possible. It doesn't matter where you're from, okay? But especially if you're from Virginia, there were so many people who were from here that were highlighted in that movie. So if they can make it, you can make it, okay? We have so much creativity here. You don't have to leave to unlock that, because it's already in you. It's already part of you. You just have to work on your craft. You have to take it seriously. You have to be working on it. You have to be the master builder. I think some of us kind of go through life as the brick, like we're not, like, thinking that we're not worthy to be a master builder, and so we need to be used by someone else. We need to be a brick that's used by some other master builder out there, and we just need to be a cog in their grand Lego set or whatever. But we need to have the mindset of, we are all master builders. We are, whoa, like, come on, buddy. We are all created to be creative. We are all created to be uniquely us. We were all created to be just exactly who it is that we were meant to be. And so I think a lot of times we just get lost in the shuffle. And I know for me personally, I haven't been taking the passion seriously. I haven't been taking the vision seriously. I haven't been taking my own personal creativity seriously. I've been keeping a lot of it in my mind. I haven't been releasing a lot of it. And it's like, it is time for that to change. So seriously, if you are a creative in Virginia, in the state of Virginia, it is mandatory. It is mandatory that you watch Piece by Piece, and you go in there with the mindset of, I am taking something away from this movie. I am going to learn something that I can apply to my life, to my craft, to fulfill my dream and my purpose in life. I just guarantee you can take something out of it. There's just something, it's like the movie, the song is just calling creatives here in VA to finally step into what it is that you're supposed to be doing, to finally realize that it's not just going to fall into your lap. You have to be intentional about it. You have to work hard for it. And it's going to take time. In this instant time that we are in this social media short time that we're in, it's going to take real time to develop the skills and the mastery to be that master builder, to step into that, and for people to recognize you as the master builder. You were always the master builder since birth, but people don't see it, and you don't even know it yourself, quite honestly. Like, at least I'm speaking for myself. But after watching this movie, I know for a fact that the vision that I have for Virginia, the vision that I have for myself, the vision that I have for Virginia Knights and this entire community, this state, every city, every county, every person here in this region, in this state, there's big, big, wonderful, beautiful things coming our way. And I'm so happy to be a part of it. And so, guys, whoever is in the state of Virginia right now, I'm telling you right now, don't leave. Do not leave. Be a part of the journey, okay? Because great things are happening here in Virginia. Wonderful, beautiful things are going to happen here in VA very, very, very soon. I've already seen the foundations starting to be planted. I've already seen very, very good positive change. I've already heard of like outside investors coming in here. So don't let outside people come in here and take the blessings that were meant for you. Just stay here. Work on your craft. Master your craft. Okay? Use your creativity here because we have all the tools necessary. You have all of the resources at your availability, whether you know it or not, whether it's known to you or unbeknownst to you, okay? There's so much untapped potential here in the great, great state of VA. And watching this movie as a creative is going to help unlock something that you may have hidden away for a while because maybe you've been stuck in the mundane. Maybe you've been stuck in a routine. Maybe you've been in a rut. Maybe you've tried being creative. Maybe you've tried working on your dream. Maybe you've tried working on your vision and your passion. And it's just failure after failure after failure after failure. And it's just like, when am I going to get mine? Everyone else is getting theirs. When am I going to get mine? When am I going to get my recognition? When am I going to break through? But at the end of the day, maybe you're just not good enough, or maybe you're still building, okay? And it's just not quite your time. But keep building, brick by brick, piece by piece. Start each and every single day with the intention of, I'm going to get better today. So basically, piece by piece is the creative equivalent of get 1% better each and every single day. This man was creating stuff every single day. That is the level that we as creatives have got to get on here in the great, great state of VA. So that is all I have for this episode of Dinny and Virginie, the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you are a creative in VA, I need you to watch this movie in theaters. Just watch it in theaters. Don't wait until it comes to streaming, okay? Because this is him sounding the alarm that you need to be building right now. The message is going to get to whoever it needs to get to. Maybe it doesn't resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's still just a good movie. But as a creative, I'm just letting you know this is going to resonate with you on a whole nother level, and you're going to start listening to piece by piece. Listen to it on repeat so that you can get that I've got to build now. I've got to do something now. I don't know what it is, but my creativity is flowing. It could just be creativity in business, entrepreneurship, finances, cooking, fitness, whatever it is, whatever your creativity is, whatever is your passion, whatever you were uniquely created to do. Whatever you were uniquely created to create, now is the time to be creating. You have to lay the foundation. You have to be building. You have to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, okay? So that you won't have to be flustered, because when that opportunity comes, whether you are ready or not, it's going to come, okay, guys? It's coming for us. It's coming for the great, great state of VA. It's coming for all of us because we are all blessed to live here in the great, great state of Virginia. I'm just so excited. I'm overflowing with excitement. This movie even encouraged me to start actually working on a business idea. I never actually followed through on them. It actually encouraged me after the movie. I stayed home and I stayed up all night to start crocheting these little beanies for bottles, because I was like, business idea. And I'm like, I don't even care if it fails. I don't care if it blows up in my face. What's important is that I'm doing something. and I'm going to learn something in the process. I'm going to fail, and I'm going to get that failure, and I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to level up. And that's just another piece that's going to be added to the puzzle that is DiV and Virginie. And so I hope you watch this movie and you realize that you can be doing more every single day. You can be building that foundation. You can be building upon your creativity, whatever it is that your purpose is, whatever it is that God told you that you need to be doing here on this earth. You can be building on it each and every single day, piece by piece. So that has been the DiV and Virginie, the podcast review of Piece by Piece, the movie. Basically, it's just me gushing over it for a solid however long I've been live. For 15 minutes, I've been gushing over Piece by Piece because I just love this film so much. I definitely will be buying it on DVD. I will be listening to the song Piece by Piece. So if nothing else, if you do not see this film in theaters, right? Let's say you just hate the movies. Let's just say you hate spending money going to the movies. You're going to wait for it to go on streaming. Or you just don't want to watch the movie. That's okay. That is A-okay. What I would encourage you to do is at least listen to the song piece by piece, and don't just listen to it as this is just a nice song, which it is. It's a nice song. It's a very nice beat. I love the band. I love the instrumentals. I love everything about it. But you need to listen to it with intention. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to it multiple times. Look up the lyrics. Read the lyrics. And get hyped, okay? Do the thing. Build the thing piece by piece. Be encouraged. Be motivated that it's possible. Just put in the work. You have to try 1,000 times. 1,000 times, okay? But when it starts working, y'all, when it starts working, just listen to the song. Listen to Piece by Piece with that intention in mind. Watch the movie with the intention of, I'm leaving here with something, okay? Get that Denzel mentality. I'm leaving here with something. Because I guarantee you, if you are a creative in the great state of VA and you watch Pharrell's Piece by Piece, you're going to leave that theater with something that you can put into your own life. And so this has been another episode of DiV and Virginie, the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go watch Piece by Piece in the movies, or at least listen to the song, because it's a wonderful song, and listen to the lyrics and make the change. Don't just watch it and feel good at the end. Make a change in your life, because this is an anthem. Pharrell just made an anthem. He just put out a prophetic word that we need to build right now as creatives in Virginia. It's very specific to, I just feel like it's specific to creatives in Virginia. So just listen to it, watch the movie, and change your life. Put in the work. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic night. Excuse me, I am done. Till next time. This has been DiV and Virginie, the podcast. DiV out.